Welcome, GLM. Today is our next episode of Heart of GLM. We have our special guest, LaKendra Davis, the AVP of National Business. We're super excited today to get to know a little bit more about you. Tell me a little bit about you, LaKendra.
I'm a graduate of Florida State University, so go Seminoles. Got my undergrad in merchandising and business and also got my master's in business from Florida State University. I am unmarried, I have no children, I have no pets, I have no plants, but I have a whole lot of shoes and I take really, really good care of them. So that's me personally. Professionally, I have been with AT&T for just shy of 17 years.
Awesome. So what did that journey look like for you?
Sum it up in two ways, in that it's been a ton of hard work, and personal sacrifice, but it's also been ridiculously fun.
Okay.
Have moved several times with the company, and so fun fact, I've actually moved in the last 5 years 4 times with the company. And
how did that make you feel?
Oh, exhausted, tired.
Okay.
Even as a little girl, I was never one who dreamed of getting married or dreamed of having kids. I was always very much focused on, sort of success, whatever that meant for me at the time. And for me, it never meant a mate or offspring. And so my life just hasn't gone in that direction.
That's awesome. I mean, you have much success for yourself. So hey, live your life how you would like to live it.
I have this saying, probably not unfamiliar to people, but I say to people, if you like it, I love it. That's my thing. If you like it, I love it.
32% of women in AT&T are in leadership.
Wow.
So it's 68% left. It's all men in our workforce in leadership. So you being an AVP, how does that make you feel? And what is some advice you could give to some women trying to build their way up?
One, it makes me feel like, wow, the sky's just the limit for us, And so when I hear that there's 68% left, that to me is 68% of opportunity out there for women to go and tackle. And I think it's a common stereotype about women in business and women in leadership is that women don't ask for the opportunity or women doubt themselves. And I honestly think there's less of that, but we've also got to realize that because we are not where we want to be in terms of having seats at the table, we've also got to be proactively aligned with those people who do have seats at the table, which are men, right? And so if you don't have male mentors, if you don't have male sponsors, if you're only targeting women, you're going to limit the ability for folks to help you because, again, women only have 32% of the chairs at the table.
That's awesome advice. So, LaKendra, what would you say inspires you every day to come to work and do your thing?
At 4 years old, I still just want to make my parents proud.
Oh, no.
I do. I mean, I love, my mom will be coming to visit me soon. She's coming up from Louisiana and braving the Chicago winter to spend some time with her knee baby. But anytime I speak, when you guys share this with me, I'm going to send that off to my mom and dad. They're probably going to post it on Facebook and tell all their friends. And I'm still so driven by being that person in my family that my siblings look up to, that my niece and nephews look up to, and that my parents are really proud of.
Tell us about a time where you received that one no, or you tried at something completely, you gave it your all, and you still failed at that moment.
What's for you is for you, right? And what's not for you is just not for you. I can remember very vividly one of the biggest setbacks that I received in my career. I was pursuing a chief of staff role for Glenn Lurie. He thought very highly of me. He was hiring a director, chief of staff, everything, all my ducks were in a row. All my ducks were, it was my job. I killed it in the interview, and I just knew this is my job. I'm going to be Glenn's chief of staff. And I walk in Glenn's office, and he sits me down, and he says, LaKendra, I'm not going to give you this job. He said, you're fantastic. Everyone was very impressed with you. He's like, I'm not going to give you this job. I'm going to give it to someone else. When you get those no's, look for the opportunity in those no's, and don't settle. Give yourself a minute to cry and not cry, right? Give yourself that minute, but then get past it and look for what is the win you know, of what feels like a loss.
Right. That's amazing.
Yeah.
A lot of us have been there in your shoes, and that's awesome. Thank you, LaKendra, for sharing with us today on Heart of GLM. We look forward to launching our next episode.
All right. Thanks for having me. Bye, GLM.
Bye-bye.
Uplifting.